Hello and welcome to how to use PME plunger cutters. The first thing you need to have is thinly rolled out paste. I'm using gum paste today, but you can also use sugar paste or rolled fondant. The first cutters we're going to look at is the Blossom plunger cutter. This is the metal version. This is the plastic version here. Make sure that your paste is very thinly rolled out as well as moving on the work surface, free moving, so it doesn't bunch up in the cutter. I'm going to push firmly into the paste with my cutter so that I get a nice clean cut edge around the outside. I'm then going to hold it vertically over my soft sponge and then just push down on that handle in the centre. This will both eject the paste and cut the blossom as well for you. The second cutter we're going to look at today is the butterfly plunger cutter. If I just push the plate forward, you'll be able to see this is what embosses the paste as well as ejects the paste later. Again, make sure your paste is free moving. Push firmly down into the paste so that you get that clean cut edge. This time push on the surface in the centre, give that a little wiggle. That will then emboss the design onto the paste for you. I'm just going to eject that out now so that you can actually see the design in full on the paste as we've ejected. The next we're going to look at is the rose leaf plunger. Again, make sure that your paste is free moving onto the work surface. Again, there's the design that's going to emboss directly onto our paste. So push firmly down into the centre, give that a little wiggle, clean cut edge that's on there, hold it down into the centre, push, wiggle, and then bring in that foam paddy again, and we're just going to eject that out onto there, turn that round so that you can then see our design neatly on the paste there. If I just bring in now some of these that have been done earlier, you'll be able to see how to add some texture onto the butterfly wings using the PME bulbous cone tool, and also if you look at the leaves here, the edges have been completed with the PME ball tool. Welcome to our demonstration with gem cutters. Today we're going to be using the heart-shaped cutter, and this is the design that we're going to make using this cutter. If I just turn the cutter over first of all, you'll see that there's a handle at the back. Different size cutters have different size handles, and those handles then fit inside a different size hole inside the gem paddy. So I'm just going to push the handle into the hole that it fits into, like so. I'm going to now use a little bit of petal base just across the top of the cutter. This will help my paste release easily from the cutter once I've rolled over it. The paste that I'm going to be working with is gum paste. This is a firmed up paste. It means that I can roll this much thinner. It's quite stretchy. I've got some here that I've rolled out quite thinly, as you can see. I'm going to put it over my cutter. I'm going to push lightly on it. This will just help the paste attach onto the cutter where I've used my petal base. I'm then going to use my rolling pin and roll across the top of the paste, and this will then define the cutting area underneath like so. Now you can use your finger to just run around that outside edge to define the area, and if you prefer you can just use your gem ball tool just to highlight the embossed area and make sure that that's also come through neatly. I'm just going to also use it around the inside heart just to make sure I've got a good clean cut there. We then remove the paste. This then shows us what we've got left. I'm now going to use my PME scriber just to flick out that paste in the centre. So there's my heart, and then just to remove the remaining paste from the